All right, this next one is one that we're both really excited about. It's got a huge IP attached to it. I'm just so excited. Do you remember this? We've seen a couple of trailers for this so far.
I don't think I've seen this one.
No? Okay. Well,
no.
I think you're gonna like it. I'm really thinking so. So let's check it out, guys. Probably gonna be game of the year. I think it's coming out next year. Probably gonna be game of the year when it comes out. Let's check it out, guys. We're watching the trailer for Game of Thrones Kingsroad official release date announcement trailer coming at us from IGN. Tommy doesn't know yet, guys. We're gonna have a fun time when this is revealed for Tommy Boy here. But okay, so let's check it out. So coming at us from IGN with the Google Chrome extension, you can see that it has 260,000 views, 1.9 thousand likes, and 494 dislikes. All right, I'm going to read the description, and then we'll go from there. So, watch the release date trailer for Game of Thrones Kingsroad, a story-driven action-adventure RPG by Netmarble Neo. Players will be able to explore the 7 kingdoms that make up Westeros in the game's vast open world, discovering vivid landscapes, massive cities, backwater towns, untamed wilderness, and the uncompromising lives of the people that inhabit them. Become immersed in King's Landing, Castle Black, and more, all while encountering familiar characters from the series. Game of Thrones Kingsroad is launching on May 1st for iOS, Android, and PC.
Are you kidding me?
It's a mobile game!
Man, you were getting me all hyped up about it until you got to that end.
Wait till you read some of the comments.
This sounds great.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Then the thing is that because it's going to be a mobile game, that means that there's not going to be any. Game of Thrones, there's not going to be any nudity. It's not going to be like, because you could have like Grand Theft Auto style stuff or Cyberpunk where you can like go and get a hooker, and whatever. But
why you gotta do that to me?
Or romance options. There's not going to be romance options.
This just sounded awesome. I was like, oh, this actually sounds really good. Nah.
I know, and then you find out it's a mobile game. So, as always, guys, we are going to dislike the video because we hate mobile games.
we already know where it's just gonna jump.
All right, let's check it out. Game of Thrones Kingsroad. Here we go. All right. And by the way, here you go. So Game of Thrones Kingsroad. It's probably going to be, I think it's free, but it's coming out in 3 weeks. Game of Thrones Kingsroad, $25. It's already got reviews. We'll look at some of those reviews real quick. But for $25, guys, remember, a lot of mobile games are free. A lot of MMOs are free. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, they're grind fests, right? If they're free and you don't pay, but they're still free. Star Wars: The Old Republic is free. And that game, it has some stuff that's blocked off, but you can still complete the whole, because the whole game it's an MMO, but it actually has a story arc, and you can complete the entire story arc of the game without paying anything. And that's Star Wars: The Old Republic, that is voiced, and it's basically World of Warcraft for Star Wars. But anyway, I digress. I have to do this so that way we can get rid of that. We got a 2-minute trailer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
We both have great responsibilities placed upon us. It is my duty.
That's definitely
to defend the wall.
in-game footage. No.
But you must go. Gather the support of the 7 kingdoms, the great houses, petty lords, anyone who'll listen.
All right.
Your journey won't be easy. Throughout
okay, so show us gameplay.
You'll face thieves, beasts, and worse.
Well, I want to see the UI.
Yeah.
So
most won't believe the horrors you've seen.
Okay.
Convince them otherwise.
Why? Do you notice?
Fail, it won't just be the North that pays. It'll be all of us. So ride, because winter is coming.
Okay, now watch how big your guy is. I want them to show... Wait, is that... What? Oh my god, they've got this... Okay, so 21st. Now we're going to have the developers come in. Before we get into what the developers have to say, do you notice your guy is giant?
One in your...
That's like a lady. I wonder if you can... If it's customizable, but I want to show you, because the first time I saw this, I didn't know it was a mobile game. And then I saw the guy, and I was like, "Oh man, you play this like this is your guy. Like you're just like this giant." I'm the Hound of the North. So here's the thing: if you're playing a game like this on mobile, okay, watch this. I'm gonna turn the volume off so I can tell you. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you. This is me playing the game. This is my phone right here. I dropped my mouse. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, who wants to play that? Who wants to play that? I played, excuse me. I played Injustice. I played Injustice: Gods Among Us, and I played it on PC or not PC, on PlayStation or Xbox, whichever one. I think it came out on PlayStation. I played, and that was a great game. Did you know what I'm talking about? That's the Mortal Kombat game.
I played it too.
I loved that game. I got a mobile version of it. They have this mobile version, and it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible or anything, but it's not an open world game. So when you're playing it, you're swiping. Like, this is a light attack, okay, and this is a heavy attack, and holding it is a block. So it made sense, but I can't imagine playing like Skyrim, Call of Duty, any of those games on mobile. That's so stupid. Let's see what the developers have to say. Oh, sorry, I muted this guy.
Hanil, the game director of Game of Thrones Kingsroad. From our first closed beta in January, Drusli announced our launch date. Thank you so much for all the support, feedback, and encouragement you've shared with us along the way. It's meant a lot to our team.
This guy's whole announcement here, instead of telling us about how PC and it's going to be wonderful and it's going to be a PC mobile port. So if playing it on PC might be okay, but the problem with it is that the quality of it's going to be bad because it's a mobile game. So this guy shouldn't be coming out here and saying, we're so excited and early access and all that. This guy should be standing here going, we're sorry that we're taking another giant crap on this IP. We hope that you'll forgive us, but also try it out and give us a bunch of money. But we really actually, it's not going to be so bad because I'll be sipping margaritas on the beach with all the, laying on a stack of cash that I'm going to make from this game. So I'm okay with it. Yeah, this is terrible. Mobile game, just what we wanted from Game of Thrones, a mobile game.
Kingsroad will be available on both PC and mobile.
My
with
God.
cross-play support across Steam, Epic Games Store, Google Play Games for PC, and mobile platforms like Google Play and the App Store.
Okay, so if there's cross-compatibility, that means that the game is just, no matter what, it's going to suck. And I'll tell you why. How are you going to be a mobile game player competing with PC players with a keyboard and mouse?
So it's free on your mobile app, but it's $25 on Steam, $50 for deluxe, and $90 for ultimate packs. It's free on Steam. For the ultimate pack, it's $90.
We're gonna check that out in a second here.
And also a little nervous to welcome even more players into the world of Game of Thrones Kingsroad and hear what you think.
Okay.
The development team will continue doing our best to improve the game and stay closely connected with your feedback. Thank you once again.
So, if you really want to improve the game and you really want to listen to people's feedback, cancel the game. Shut it down. Shut it down. Okay, so $25. Before we're gonna read some reviews here just real quick because those are as good as comments, right? Okay, so in Ultimate Pack, I want to see the Ultimate Pack. How do I tell what the Ultimate Pack is?
A little bit lower.
Okay, there
keep going down.
All right.
There was a spot.
No, I saw it. It says right here.
No, there's a spot further down that shows you the difference between the three.
Oh, sorry. What the heck? Go down. Okay, here it is.
Yeah, there was.
All right, guys, let's check it out. How's monetization? Here we go. Early access, got it. Premium, Battle Pass Premium, Battle Pass Premium Plus. What does that mean? Northern outfit, Wandering Crow outfit. Okay, mount, horse, direwolf, horse, wolf, Founders Edition nameplate, emoji pack. Okay, copper.
A Jon
currency.
Snow emoji pack.
Here we go. Ooh, the currency is copper, and if you pay the deluxe edition, you get 50,000. And if you pay the $90, you get 200,000. So the 200,000 will probably buy you one or two things, and the 50,000 will probably buy you one thing in the shop. You know, in the shop it'll be like 45,000 will be one item. Wow. Okay.
It shows the mounts a little bit further down.
Yeah, I see this. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be monetization the game. See this? I want to know the UI. And the graphics are you saw the graphics. They're not like they're okay for a mobile game, but they're not going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is terrible. Oh, co-op content in real time. Yeah. No crap. Real time just means that as I'm playing, you're playing with me. That's what co-op is. Okay, well, it's a good games in term of... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, that's the screen. Yeah.
Here we go. Well, Game of Thrones. Well, it's a good game in terms of lore, story, graphic, and even the combat is kind of enjoyable, but that's it. The rest of the game is money printing machine. At least that what the devs have in mind. There's no explanation for all the randomized cash cow-like mechanics. It's mind-boggling how much microtransactions you can stuff into a simple game. The progress is heavily gated behind BP, points which you have to spend to get loot from missions bosses out of BP. No problem. $10 and you're good to go for today. Oh my god. Guess what? You over again and you need 45,000 for the boss. Where do you... Wait, what? Okay. If you think you're good for the rest of the story, you will be surprised. Need 35,000 momentum for the storyline. What? So you actually have to pay to do missions in this game? Just
That's
mobile game
crazy.
trash. I was enjoying just running around Westeros and playing through the story, but the amount of currencies and play to win is awful. Combat isn't terrible, but not good either. The game is also very buggy. I've gotten about an hour. So this is people on PC, guys. Think about playing with the UI of a phone. That's what people don't get.
Yeah.
Like the mobile, the PC port might not be terrible as far as gameplay, but it's like this. I don't want to do this. Yeah. I don't. Okay, been waiting for a legitimate whatever. This is the okay, whatever. Shut up.
Read the one right below that. It's a good game, but it's tainted by microtransactions. If I bought all the stuff I needed right now to progress the main story, I'd be getting a divorce.
Yeah, like seriously. So this is literally people. This is literally people buying, paying for. Boycott this game. It's a mobile game disguised as a PC game. Graphic and story is nice, but the co-op is only in dungeons, not a fully co-op experience. And it's so riddled with microtransaction. You have to Battle Pass plus a premium Battle Pass plus a subscription. It is so over disgusting. It shouldn't even be allowed on Steam. Yeah. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, that sucks. The mobile game version, I imagine, is just terrible to even try to play, too.
Oh.
It sounds like the PC version is okay, but not great, but then also the microtransactions make it terrible. And so my character of John... Okay, so my created character, John Game of Thrones, came in and defeated everyone, is still a better ending than the HBO series. Yeah. All good until you remember that it goes to the phone. Don't get your hopes up. What do you mean? Some mobile games are really fun nowadays. Off topic, but I got play. Okay, there are many good mobile gamer hater. It's not like they don't deserve the hate. The majority are microtransaction pay to win trash. Yeah. At this point, Martin might as well let the Koreans finish the story. George R.R. Martin. A game based around Season 4 of Game of Thrones to get us excited for Season 5. Okay, if you ignore the microtransaction, it's shocking how good of an RPG this is. Like, this could have been a Witcher level AAA RPG. Instead, the quests are simply fantastic. This I don't believe. Combat is better than Witcher 3. The voice acting is actually fantastic. My question is why didn't they just make a Hogwarts Legacy style game? They clearly have the talent. See, that's the thing, is that I'll tell you why. Because microtransactions make more money than anything. Candy Crush makes more money than World of Warcraft or Call of Duty every year.
Yeah.
And that's because women are, that's what they mean when they say 50% of gamers are women. They're talking about mobile games, and they'll sit there and play and play and play and play and then spend money. I can't admit, this is like offensive to the fact that they made a Game of Thrones game like this when they could have made a single player RPG for consoles or PC and, you know, whatever, without it being a mobile game and without all those microtransactions, and they would have made a lot, just printed money on a game like that.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, we got the ad coming up in about 30 seconds. You can go check this one out at the end of the month if you want to feel all the cringe and pain of seeing Game of Thrones continuing to go down the drain. We have one last strand of hope, and that is House of the Dragon, and that's like the tent pole that is the last leg of this horse. But, guys, we're going to go to intermission, and when we get back, we'll continue on with the next one. So we will see you guys after these short messages. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.